TLS peeps, Melanie here, coming to you with a video on measurements. Okay, this is a very important piece of the puzzle because the scale is one-dimensional. It's only showing you a little bit of what's actually happening in your body, because as you increase your exercise and decrease your fat, you know, this is what happens. Your muscle tissue goes up and your fat goes down, and the scale isn't moving as fast as you would like. So it really kind of messes with your head, which is why it's so important. This is in our digital tracking sheet download that's on TLS Slim. So it gives you your what to measure and start, and week to week. You're gonna wanna measure every single week because you're gonna see movement. And that's exciting. So when the scale does slow down, because there'll be weeks that happens, weight loss is not linear, okay? It doesn't stay consistent from week to week. There will be weeks that you lose more inches than you do pounds. Fantastic, okay? It's all just gonna be like this, especially for women. And don't worry about your shark week. Just disregard those measurements altogether, okay? Because that week is always a mess. Okay, so you want, best thing to do measurements is to do them naked. And if you don't have a spouse or a friend to help you, that you are comfortable doing this in front of naked, then I'll show you how to do them yourself. And then you can be comfortable doing them naked and be in front of a mirror. So obviously the first one that's easiest to demonstrate is your waist, right? Now I'm a little different because my belly button is actually lower than my waist. So I actually do two measurements. I do my waist, which is right here. Okay, so what I want you guys to do, take a deep breath. So don't be like, oh yeah, there you go, that's my waist. No. Relax, take a nice deep breath, stand up tall. Then grab where that is. Bamski. There's your spot. Okay, right there. And then I do the belly button because it's lower, and so that's just me though. You don't have to do that. You could just do belly button or you could just do waist, but keep it consistent. All right, let's talk about hips. Hips is taking your the peak of your buttocks. Taking the peak of your buttocks and your tape. Now did I screw my tape? This is the other thing. That's always super fun, right? There we go. So you're gonna take the peak of your buttocks and you're gonna go around. This is why you need a mirror, okay? So you know you've got the right spot. And then you're gonna grab it. You're not like feet apart here. Feet together and just relax and let the tape, you're not pulling it tight, but you're finding that spot where they meet, grabbing it right there. Bamski, what is that? Perfect, got it. Now, the thigh, this is the one that's really interesting because it's like, oh, where did I measure on my thigh? Shoot, you know, and maybe I'm measuring at the fattest part of my thigh, but guess what? When you lose some weight or some inches, things look a little different. So here is how you always measure the thigh, the exact same place. Stand straight, let your arms relax, take your middle finger, and where your middle finger ends, that's where you measure every time, because that's not gonna change. So there we go. And this is where a mirror is really helpful, so you're getting it around nice and even, so it's not like this, you know, it's nice and even, right around. Perfect. So there we go. Make sure there's no adjustments. Got my measurement. Now, bicep. This is how I was always taught to do it. You do the ugliest part of your arm, okay? So hand out like you're holding a platter, all right? See, and then you get your tricep, which is normally, this is when your tricep is not flexed. So it's going to be flabby. It's gonna look like crap right there. So you go around and grab at the widest part, and that almost never changes. All right, so again, making sure it's nice and around in your mirror, and there we go. That's my spot on the tape. So chest is around, and again, right through and across the nipples for guys and girls. And making sure with your mirror that it's straight around, and grab it on your tape measure. And there you go, that's your chest measurement. Now, some of you may wanna do your rib cage, because one of the things that happens when we're sedentary or we get accumulation of back fat, it's so unattractive, right? We wanna get rid of that back fat, is to do the rib cage. That's up to you. You don't have to do that measurement, but that can be also a really fun way. Again, with the rib cage, super important to go straight around, stand tall, let the arms down, relax, take a deep breath in, and there you go. So don't be like, and because you're not gonna get accurate measurements from week to week to week. So make sure that you're always standing tall, taking a deep breath, letting the body relax, and making sure you get that accurate measurement. So you've got chest, possibly rib cage if you want, waist, possibly belly button if it's in a different spot, hip across the widest side, thighs. All right, and we do have neck, because a lot of times that is another place that we like to carry weight. So we do have the neck measurement, and again, and there you have it. I hope this is helpful. And do your measurements, because we love seeing that inch loss. It's so exciting. One of the things you'll notice about TLS is that inch loss at the end of this 12 weeks can often exceed pound loss. And that means you lost a lot of fat and gained some muscle, and you are achieving your healthiest weight with a metabolism that's revving and feeling like $1,000,000, you guys. So excited for you.